Now looking out the window here, there's something interesting on the other side of this hill. And we're gonna go check it out.
Hey there, happy holidays, it's Maverick Hayes. I thought I would take a little bit of a break from doing a holiday video and show you something that I've been wanting to do for a while, an abandoned video. And before we jump into exploring an abandoned ski area, let me give you a little bit of history of the Skyline ski area. Skyline was built by a gentleman by the name of Alex Ginter. Alex was a sawmill owner and a Christmas tree farmer, and he bought the land here on the west side of the Friendship Mound back in the late 1950s. He added a run that his family and friends would be able to use, but get this, they would have to hike all the way up to the hill just before they can ski down it. Well, as time went on, that proved to be a lot for just a little recreation. So he added a single rope tow in the winter of 1960-61. At the same time, he and his wife Evelyn opened the area to the general public. Their 3 kids helped their parents operate the Skyline for over the years, along with a few hired hands and many volunteers back in the early days. Also in those early days, Ginter put in 8 hours a day working at the sawmill, and then another 6 to 8 hours a day grooming during the winter. Well, now the business was growing, so Ginter added a double chairlift in 1968 and began planning a new chalet. But unfortunately, lightning struck the newly constructed chalet in the spring of 1969. But that didn't stop Ginter. He had it rebuilt immediately, and it was ready to go for the next ski season. By 1972, Skyline had the first triple chairlift in the Midwest to go along with the double chair and the 3 rope tows. The 80s was a good decade for the Skyline, but the Ginters announced it would not open for the 1990-91 season. However, 2 Wisconsin Dells businessmen purchased the hill from the Ginters in 1990, and they kept it alive until it closed in 2003. Since then, the property has been shut down. But just in case you're wondering, it is for sale, and it can be yours for almost $1.7 million. So I'll tell you what, you go call the real estate agent and buy the property, and in the meantime, I'll explore it.
And here we are at the front gate of the Skyline ski area. So if you're looking to come out here and do some skiing, you're not going to get very far today. A little snow patch here. I think you'll want more than that. Let's go take a peek at the hill. It's definitely peaceful over here. Not much going on. I guess I'm the only one here today. It should be easy to get some runs in today. No waiting. I am not sure what this is. Looks like it used to be a beach. Obviously, that's not the case. Look at this old ski lift over here. It was definitely a small ski hill. I'm guessing these over here to the left look like a couple of snow guns. Okay, -1 snow gun. Here's a snow gun over here. So they would just put them on these mobile devices here. I don't know if you can see it too well. Let's see if we can. You kind of see it right there. I think I would rather walk to the top than chance this chair. It's been closed a long time. Definitely seen better days. Looks like some sort of service road here. Definitely easier to walk on this than it is the dead high weeds over here. This is probably midway up the hill. It is a small area, small ski area. Very low hill. And as we slowly turn, you can see some of the buildings here. That's where you would get on for the chairlift. We'll check those buildings out as well. There's a light on in that building. And if you look closely, the grass over there has been maintained, cut over the summer. So there is somebody here still taking care of the place, or parts of it at least. Kind of going towards the service road. I'm not going to go past the gate there. Well, we've got a decision in life. It's a why. Which way to go? Right or left? They don't want people back here. Or at least they want to make sure this gate will stay shut. Must have been a sale on locks. It's probably much quicker going down this hill on skis when there's snow. I'm doing it the more difficult way. The way that requires exercise. There's a building back there as well. And possibly another chair. So it looks like maybe there's another run over here, another slope. It almost looks like somebody's house over here, the brown building. I suppose this is where the spectators, the non-skiers, would come hang out, right? Watching their kids. Or watching their spouses. Somebody's been back here with an ATV. You can see the tracks on the ground. Not sure what this is over here. But, right over there. Uh-oh. Somebody's been back here doing some shooting practice. Let's hope they're not back here right now. I don't want to be a target today. I am not sure what this is over here. It looks like a bench of some kind. I'm not sure what the rest of this is. So now, I'm going to this other chair over here. You can definitely see another slope back there. More of a steeper angle on this one. Ah, do you see what I see? A ladder going up towards the top of the ski lift. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, these chairs have definitely seen better days. I'm guessing behind me is the bunny hill. Although if you're a professional or just a good skier, they're all bunny hills here, but not a whole heck of a lot of runs here. Just a few slopes. So this is where the skiers would come in. They'd come in right over here, off the hill. They'd wait for the chair, and the chair would swing around, come take you up there, up towards the top. It's ready for the season. I don't think that bird wants me here. Check this out. I'm guessing this was used for maintenance over here. It would connect to the cable, as you can see, and then they could just stand in this cart and maybe do some quick maintenance if needed on the pulleys or something. This thing is huge. Now that's a big wheel. This is interesting because this is on track here, so moved forward and backward. So if you're going to come off this, or if this chair is coming around to get you, it has to go through a tree. Then you load right over here, get on, and the chair takes you up the hill. And back here, we've got some controls. I'm assuming there's no electricity. Otherwise, I'd be getting hit right now with the chair. I wonder if this is for the speed. Must regulate the speed of the chairlift. Somebody took the phone. I guess I can't call anybody at the top. I'm authorized today. Let's just take a look in here. Circuit breakers and all the electrical resources needed for the to power the chairlift. Here's the other side of the chairlift. And you can see all this weight that's used for the tension for the cable, but that's not the cable that moves with the lift. That's just a whole tension back. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is engineer talk. Right here is where the grass line is a little different. Here's where they're doing the cutting in the summer. It's like somebody was testing a snow gun over here. We got the ski patrol office. That's what this is. And this old dilapidated building is the ski shop. Really not much to see in here. What is this, like an old bird cage? That's kind of interesting for a ski area. Now this building the Hillside Hideaway. Oh, we found the bar and grill. Wonder what time happy hour is here. I hope this isn't it. It's not a super happy hour then. There are signs all over the place saying it's under video surveillance. So let's just be respectful. I'm not into vandalism anyways, not my thing. I'm just into being nosy. Oh, they've got new winter hours here. Yeah, they didn't post that on Facebook. Well, that's good. It's not 9 o'clock yet. Can we get something from the kitchen? So this is the bar. Another snow gun test. It's like somebody's wheeling a snow gun around, turning it on for about 5 minutes and then turning it off. No, it's not me. So over there, we've got, that's where the snow patrol would hang out. You could rent your skis over there. Have a good time on the slopes. Come over here, have a bite to eat and a drink. If it's a great day, then you can fight for who gets the one table on this ginormous patio. Here's the other angle of the bar. A member of the Wisconsin Tavern League. The membership has expired for them. And we got the Adams County Snowmobile Association. That expired in 2012. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see that with the glare behind me. It's hard to see. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a menu board back there. Chicken dumplings, $2.50 a cup. $3.50 for the bowl. A Friday fish fry. Some sort of dining room. So that is the Skyline ski area. But you know, just like the old fishing saying, a bad day of skiing is still better than a great day of work. Now wait a minute. Wouldn't a bad day of skiing involve broken bones and crashing into things? Yeah, scratch that. I would advise that they do not use indoor extension cords for the outdoor elements. That's Maverick safety tip 103 today. More to come in the future. So this obviously leads, well, downstairs. That's the first thing I was going to say. It leads downstairs. Or you know what? It also leads upstairs. I would assume it leads to the, led to the old parking lot here. 6 years of high school paid off for me. So not really a whole heck of a lot to see here at the old Skyline in Wisconsin. As you can see right here, I'm putting some information up, what it used to look like back in the day. I'll put some links as well below if you are curious on what it looked like when it was operating. And if you're curious to know what it looks like when it's not operating, watch the video again. So on the sign here, it's kind of interesting because if you look at this, warning, video surveillance, whether it's actually happening or not, it's being videoed right now. It's a trophy deer management area. I'm guessing that's for deer hunting. What I did not find, so I would have to call this false advertising up here, no ATM machine on the premises. That's what's left of the Skyline ski area.
I really enjoyed doing this video, and I love abandoned places. If you would like to see me do more abandoned videos, comment below please. Also, while you're at it, do me a favor, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Please click on that bell notification so you know when I post my next video. Make sure you like me on Facebook as well. Take care, and you'll see me on the next adventure soon.